Brother Munro here. Welcome back. Well, welcome to Farming Simulator 22 and a brand new farm in Haute-Bayron. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. In a farm I've just decided to call Ferme de Cuirassé, aka Battleship Farm. And I've been playing it for most of the day. You can see it's day 1, August, and we're at about 20 to 6 in the evening. And I'll do a little bit of a tour of the farm while we wait for the tractor to finish doing the ploughing. So, here we have the farmhouse. Now, I did do this on, I can't remember what the medium setting's called, but medium, where you don't start with any buildings. So I've plopped all this down. I sold the old farm from Farming Simulator 19, so we do have some bees. We do have a large greenhouse, which is producing strawberries. Close that up. We have 4 solar panels, so plenty of power, and a wind turbine, so we should be completely self-sufficient. I haven't gone crazy with the equipment. We've got a couple of headers for the 2 crop types. We've got a bale collector, baler, square one, planter for doing the corn and stuff like that, roller. I've got a big silo here. I'll come back to that one actually. I've got some bales of straw already. Sprayer, seeder, trailer, which is kind of jammed in there, which I should fix, and a water tanker. And then other kit, we've got a telehandler. I went for the electric one because why not? We have a combine. It's a New Holland. The CH770 or whatever it's called. I missed the CR1090 from 19. That was a beautiful thing. And that's pretty much it. This field of sunflowers is what you start with. Apologies, I'm still full of the cold if you hear me sniffing. And I am recording this live on Twitch, so you will hear me chit-chatting away with people. So who else do we have today? Dr. Spicy Fridge, hello. Annie and me, hello. Amazing. No, we will have existentialism, I'm sure. If you've not seen one of my farming videos before, I'm not quite sure how I'm going to cut them up for YouTube. I might cut bits out, but yeah, I tend to just waffle on about random stuff. So, in this field we have canola, and in this one we also have canola. So I planted these up. They were full of potatoes or beets or something, which I can't be bothered with right now. Yeah, someone gave you a gift sub, Fritz. Lucky you. You can see the train in the background. And this field as well I planted with canola because that just so happens to be what you can plant in August. We also inherited a field here full of soy, which is quite nice. So I bought these fields here. And I've also purchased 44, which is this big one over in the corner. Well, no, over on the hill here. I think that's going to be ideal grape growing kind of territory. So I'm going to experiment with the grapes. And 37 I will pick up, but I want to get the vines in first because they're really expensive. And I'm going to use this for grass and animals probably. And speaking of which, I have actually bought... the worker really hates this field. I have actually bought the equipment for the grapes. So we are ready to go with it. It's just a case of getting the grapes in. Now you can't plant them in August. I'm not sure when you can plant them. I'm hoping you can plant them in September. Let's finish off showing off the grape stuff. So here we have a little tiny Landini tractor in a very fetching metallic blue. I like that. The little tiny cultivator, the little sprayer, which I need to fill up actually. And as well I've got the mulcher and the pruner. I haven't bothered to buy the harvester. I'll just release that if and when I need it. Yeah, I think that's about it to show off. Got a little shed. But I thought, a much nicer place to be than the old farm, which is a bit run down, but turned around by us, which is why I have more money than most people. Yes, definitely, this is south of France. At least I'm assuming it's the south of France, which is why we're going to grow some wine. So the previous farm was also in France, but it was more kind of Alsace-Lorraine area, and of course, at 19, you couldn't grow grapes. I'm just noticing on the stream, looks like it's stuttering a bit. It's not on my screen. Might just be OBS being laggy today. So hopefully it's okay. What's the scope of acquisition? This is a good question. I don't know. It depends how long I play it. I definitely want to pick up 37, which means I'll probably pick up 43 and 48 at some point as well. But other than that, I'm actually not sure. Depends if a mod map comes out I'm dying to get, or whether I stick with this farm for a while. But yeah, initial goals, this corner down here, I think, definitely. Thought it was your internet. Oh, it's not looking good for you. Yeah, it's weird. It's like even my head looks a bit choppy. Oh well. OBS is just being weird. I mean, I can't see why. I've got plenty frames per second. Like, it must just be OBS having a bit of a fit. It should be absolutely fine on the YouTube version, so I don't really want to stop recording just to go and fix that. And I am actually recording this the day that, well, a lot of people were holding out hope for Core Patch 1, but no luck. Well, not yet anyway. Yeah, it's kind of like, it's almost like it's sampling it at a weird number of frames per second, but I haven't changed anything. It's my normal settings. Very strange. So yes, wine. Wine is going to be our main focus, which is why I picked up the little landing. It's why it's really annoying that the game crashed right at the start. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you'll started up the stream and then I crashed the game when I was trying to start streaming it. So things going well. We'll get this finished off pretty quick. We'll start stone picking. This is a big old field. Yeah, you think you're finished. I miss courseplay. The new workers are much better than the old ones, but yeah, I do miss courseplay. I'm sure it will be making a triumphant return though. Hey Al, thanks for the look. Yeah, it just looks a little bit. Honestly, it's buttery smooth. I can't think for the life of me why it's having an issue. So annoying. Now I would start on the stone picking, but annoyingly, right up at the top of the field, there's a couple of little bits of ploughing that I missed, so I kind of need to get this done. I'll move this up to the top of the field though. So, yes, I have two tractors. This is a small tractor. This is a Vultra. I've forgotten the name of it now. The little Vultra, anyway. Very nice little thing. I put the narrow wheels on it so it can do spraying in the middle of crops, which is nice. Pretty capable. You know, it can do a lot of the odd jobs around the farm. We do have a pickup. Built the Landini, which I mentioned earlier. And then we've got this, a Massey Ferguson MF8S305, which, if you watch my any of my 19 streams. There we had a Massey Ferguson, I think it was a 7000 series one. Absolute workhorse around the farm, and this one is proving to be very, very similar. So I bought the equipment to match it, basically. I'll do a little garage tour in a second. Audio is gone. That is a bit weird. Definitely shouldn't be loss of audio. Microphone's on. It's on in the mixer. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have lost audio. Hello, DexMaxTex. How you doing? Might just be a bit of lag. But I can show off what we've got in the garage. So, okay, good. It's working fine. So we've got a trailer, just a basic one. Headers for the stuff. I went for the fancy stone picker, the 5 meter one, because I also got a big mulcher. So that's what I'm. This texture here. This is mulched wheat. There was wheat in this field when I bought it, so harvested all the wheat. It's safely tucked away in the silo for selling off in January, I think it is. And I got some bales out of it as well, which is nice. Meth. Yes, there's no illegal substances in Farming Simulator 22, at least not yet anyway. I got the Pottinger seed drill because it's a direct drill with fertilizer. And it's the biggest one of those. Weirdly, my kind of go-to choice, I thought the game had it, but it doesn't, weirdly. Just finish this off manually. Which is the Amazonian Condor, but the game 22 doesn't seem to have it. I'm sure the modders will get on that pretty quick, because it's a very popular seeder. I'm not trying to extend the field or anything, I'm just trying to plough out all this stubble. Have they changed much? Yes, so there's quite a lot of changes actually. Oops, not what I meant to do. So yeah, there's new crops. It says olives, grapes, sorghum, it's kind of cereal crop. There are factories and production chains now, so you can, like, you know, if you own the mill. That was terrible. If you own, shouldn't try and talk while I'm ploughing. If you own the mill, you can take your wheat over there and you can mill it into flour, and then you can use the flour and other things to increase your yields and stuff like that. A bit like the biogas plant in 19 and how that operated. So if you own the biogas plant, you could put your silage in there, which is kind of cool. Stones, that's new. There's quite a lot of new groundworks actually. You can get rollers as well. Loads of tractors, although I think there's less equipment choice. Loads of tractor choice. But I'm enjoying it a lot so far. Right, I'm just going to tidy up the bits that the worker mucked up. If the audio just died on my laptop, I'm going to be mad. Oh dear, Eternal. That's not the best. So yeah, for those on YouTube, this is just going to be long form content, no ads in the middle, like all my stuff. You know, just if you want to chill out, relax, watch some farming, hear me chit chatting away with folk on Twitch. because it has proved quite popular on Twitch on a Friday. So I thought, why not make a little bit of a series out of it. I'm going to try and do 1 episode per month, in-game month, and try and release an episode a week on YouTube. I'm not going to try and do daily videos like I do with Ultimate Admiral. I think that would be maybe a bit much. Right, so there was a bit there, and then there was a strip up here that didn't get done. We'll finish that, and we'll go grab, and we can start on the stone picking. The AI, well, I think it depends what you're used to. So, if you play this game on PC and you're used to tools like auto drive and cosplay, then yeah, the AI workers, they're nothing special. They're handy though. It's nice to have them in the base game. If you're playing this on console though, there must be a fucking godsend. So. Yeah, they're not too bad actually. I mean, they're not perfect with the fields and the field work, but the little take the tractor from there to there seems to work all right. Right. Fold that up. Grab the vulture, span out the stone picker, and off we go. Now, one thing I haven't worked out yet is quite the best way to empty this thing. I'm pretty sure you can empty it into a trailer, but I've not really had much luck with that so far. But best to try and do it on stream. When's the Lambo tractor coming back? I know. Yeah, favourite of the 19 farm is that Mac VRT. Damn, that was a good tractor. If and when it comes out on a mod, I suppose. Clux's farm, yes. Man, I love Clux's farm. Awesome series. Just gonna go and clean this. Because it is filthy. And predictably, all the paint has come off the, what are they called? It's not the harrows, is it? Anyway, the blades on the plough. Yeah, there are loads of tractors in this. Absolutely tons of them. Like this thing, the Massey Ferguson, is a medium tractor. But some of the large tractors are insane. And yeah, there's a whole bunch of them with tracks and all sorts. I've never been a huge fan of tractors, but to each their own. I'm just going to pop this in here, actually. There's normally space for the stone picker, but this will be a little bit happier here. Where I've previously had it, and of course no Hulk farms either, being able to just manhandle things around. So I'm going to try and dump the stones into a trailer. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge fan of the quad tractors actually. I much prefer a standard wheeled tractor. I'll put wheel weights on this one. Should probably get a front weight for it as well. But I've tried not to be too extreme with the kit that I've brought. Right, how's the stone picker getting on? 34%. Wow, okay, this thing's going to get full very quickly. Oh, right. I do love the new stone mechanic, it's pretty cool. Just wish you could get an even bigger stone picker, that would be awesome, because 5 meters is okay, but it's going to take a while to do a field this size. And yeah, I need to work out how you actually empty the damn things effectively. Yeah, anyway, back to the kit. So we've got the Tempo L16, which, again, I think I used this exact model on the past farm, and it's really, really nice. Does the fertilizer as well as the seed. Brilliant little thing. Got a big roller. Front and back sprayer, big baler, bale picker upper, and that's pretty much it. Saves us as combine threshers, so like a 12-meter one. Tram lines, yeah. Tram lines are not in Farming Simulator actually. It would be really interesting if they added support for tram lines. It would make seeding or drilling a lot more challenging because you can muck that up. But no, so that you'll see this tractor has narrow tyres. The game assumes that if you have a tractor with narrow tyres and you're pulling a thing of the same width, or as I do with the spreader, I just have one that's attached to the tractor. It assumes that you are driving along the tram lines and you don't smash your crop up. Sad Caleb, I know. I think it's probably something that Courseplay could do, but I think the base game's a way off that. Maybe in future Farming Simulator they'll bring that in. Just looks gorgeous though. You got the castle up on the hill there. Loads of really nice trees. Yeah, I'm really impressed with the visuals so far. And they're doing some clever tricks as well, like the trees over by the road there are using a pretty low res texture, but it's got this nice kind of watercolor effect on it. So they look great, even though they're using a super low res texture in the background. Hey boy, I am playing Farming Simulator 22. Came out today, unlike something else. It's probably what you were expecting to see me play. So I'm not planting at the moment. So what I'm doing at the moment is I am picking stones out of the field. So just ploughing it. I'm hoping by the time we get to nightfall, I will be able to get all the stones out. Which will mean this is ready for planting a vineyard. Because it gets all that lovely evening sun. It's on a slope, so it's really good drainage. I think it's perfect for wine. This is a huge field to plan to put wine in. I'm probably making a rod for my own back, but the whole point of doing this farm was to do wine. So that is what I'm going to do. It's not a John Deere. This one is a Vulture in metallic green. So I've got a Vulture and I've got a Massey Ferguson, but there are plenty of John Deeres. Can you do it by brand? Yeah, you can. I use John Deere tractors a lot. So you've got 6M, a couple of the antique ones, 6R, 7R, 8R, 8RT, 8RX, 9R, 9RT, 9RX, which is the huge one. It's a double track. And some combines and various other things. The Gator. I think that's the Gator. Yeah, bunch of other things. But there's plenty of John Deere kit. But because I'm in Europe, I thought, because I normally do use the John Deere stuff, so I thought in 19 I tend to go with an 8R. That was like my main tractor for a long time. So yeah, I thought go for something a bit different. Try and go for the, you know, a small one. Yes, I did know that, Sloggers. But if I play the in-game radio, YouTube is going to freak out at me. Even if it's the internet radio stations, which are really cool. So, unfortunately, while I'm recording anyway, we'll do without radio. Tell you what, I'm going to pause the recording because I'm just going backwards and forwards. We'll listen to the radio, we'll have some chat, and I'll come back when we finish the field. Okay, that took a lot longer than I thought. I'm going to fold this up until the... well, actually, I'll drive myself. We'll go and empty the remaining stones. So I've had to unload this twice while I've been off camera. Pretty sure I can go this way. What else have I done in the meantime? Oh yeah, I picked up a lime spreader. So I'd completely forgotten that I need one of those. We've been chatting away about Core Patch 1 for Dreadnoughts, which is apparently coming out tomorrow, or, well, maybe tomorrow, 23rd of November. Good. Oh, yeah, I probably shouldn't drive with the field lights on, should I? I thought that was for indicator on pad 1. Oh, it is. There we go. Just couldn't see it. Should have been immersive driving. Oh yeah, Taskmaster. I've got, last I checked I had about 10 entries. And most of the designs have been sent to me privately. Which is good. So it should be a bit of a surprise. I'm not sure when that video will come out, but I'll try and get it out as soon as I can. Sneak around the back. The debris crusher is a really awkward place around the back here. Here we are. I did try putting the stones into a trailer, but it just does not like doing that. Because it looks like you should technically be able to do that. Something a bit different. Nice summer's evening. Oh, and I'm holding someone up. Perfect. Piss off the locals. Driving around at 27 miles an hour. Unlike in 19, the traffic actually will go at a normal speed. It's good. Lovely stuff. I know, I've got 90 euros. Big money. Yeah. And of course, a lot of the... I know I've got 1.6 million sitting in the bank. But a lot of that is just going to get blown on vines. I know they're super, super expensive. To indicate very naughty on me. Just playing this with mouse and keyboard, by the way. I don't have a fancy steering wheel or anything. Bridge. And back to the farm. Lovely. Probably get it washed. Because it's filthy. Bit of power wash simulator in there as well. I know you don't get a lot for the stones, but you know, it's better than nothing. I mean, if you weren't fussy, you could just take them out and dump them in a pile somewhere, which is what the farmers do around here. Right, let's get this parked up. That's where I will spectacularly fail to be able to reverse the thing. Everyone can laugh at me for my terrible reversing. Build a stone fence. Yeah, actually, that's one of the things that I haven't spotted in the game, is a nice dry stone wall or something like that as a decorative option. That would be quite nice if you're doing a UK map. Not that we have any UK maps right now, but I'm sure the modders will get on it. The developers clearly thought about UK players, because yeah, there's a mod op one of the options for the number plates is a UK style number plate. Right, that's me finished for the day. So I'm going to park up, close up the farm for the night, end the episode, for those of you on YouTube, and we will move to September. Lovely. Right, everything else closed up. Looks like it. Close the gates. Should have a side gate there or something. Deere, fuck off. There you go. Right, I'm going to end the episode here. You can go to sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow, which is in September. Bye for now.